Good evening, folks, on this Tuesday evening when the world is shutting down due to the coronavirus. We are playing 2 Point Hospital. We are progressing slowly. I want to finish this. I'm still in the main game. I actually got some of the DLCs. And I still want to finish the main game. I'm trying to get 3 stars in each hospital. So we are in hospital number 13, where we've got 2 stars. And we are nearing 3 stars. And I think there's 15 in the main game, 15 hospitals in the main game. So after this one we still need another 2 to finish the game, the main game. And I've got some career stuff. Remote handle assistance. Chest infection, premature modification, cubism. I think this one will reach as well. Yeah, so this I think is the main game, 45 stars. Not sure that is 10,000 patients, maybe actually. I've got a feeling the last 2 hospitals is just going to be a stretch as well, because we already have on this one the goal to have 500 cures as part of the requirements for 3-star rating. Also, I should just check my sound is working. I've got a second device next to me that's got the upstream downstream check in a place. Check that it is working. Yeah, as long as I speak into the mic. For those who's not aware, the UK is also basically recommended people work from home. So our company has said, please work from home. So I've been working from home today. Whoops, there. Yeah, so we need to cure 500 patients. Yeah, so for me, I'm actually more stressed about working from home than I would working from the office. It's because it's I want to say the rest of my life is stressed, not work itself so much as when do you switch off? Where do you switch off? Because that's the problem now. Is working from home is all fine and dandy that you can do it. But how do I switch off? Find it hard. Which is why I like games, man. Games is awesome. I've actually put so I have taken some measures. So I've taken some measures to just like get a little separate space that I'm going to be using for my work. The desk that I only use for working, and if I leave that, I'm not working anymore. So yeah, I don't do anything else at that desk, so it's fine. It's the desk of no return. I did, actually they told us yesterday after the Prime Minister's news conference, they told us, yeah, work from home from tomorrow. So I packed my laptop, but I forgot the charging cables. So I rushed into work this morning actually just to pick up the cables, and then rushed back home, and it was like super quiet on the tube and stuff, surprisingly. Well, I'm not on the tube, I'm on the National Rail, but on the trains it was super quiet. So it's about 20% normal. That's during rush hour. Nope. Most people are actually listening to the government, even though it's just a suggestion. It's not an enforcement. Orlando Eastgate is ready for promotion from intern assistant to junior assistant. For training slot movement speed marked and skill. Conference switch. Reducing prices will help improve our hospital reputation.
Class dismissed.
Check. Reputation not 100%. Nah, it's fine. Price reputation 0, but that's fine.
Janitor called to mend easy scan.
Probably training is over there, and that's campaign. Finish training? Oh, finish training. Okay, so there's one training room available over there. Over here we are training GP3, Surgery 2 and GP 2. Okay. So preferably not a GP. There we go, GP. The water management. Maybe. This one, research. Maybe research too. Building thing. So this is a new wing we've just built last time, and I'm not completely upgraded yet. My janitors are working hard. I think I'm gonna make this a secondary, like, sort of treatment area. So a lot of these rooms that we've got over here and over here, I'll make duplicates of those. Maybe a surgery as well. Yeah, surgery stuff. Typically long queues.
Doctor required in research.
Diagnosis 100%. Happiness -3. Every time they get charged, their happiness goes down there. This is why my hospital looks super attractive. Makes everyone happy again. Beautiful environment, beautiful environment. My GPs. Come on, GPs. Don't be lazy.
Maintenance needed in Mega Scan.
3 GPs. Queues are manageable where there are actually doctors in the room. Doctors. Dies easily. Funny, weak bladder. More soup than sandwich. Wow. Will work for Peanuts. Terribly dull. Makes people bored. Wouldn't mind double ward management. Don't want to make my staff and patients bored. 5 minutes. We're doing this stuff. So this is a pharmacy slash treatment. Ooh, dirty habit though. Makes the hospital dirty. Boo! I love this though. Pharmacy and double treatment. Gets toilet range. Unmotivated funny. Class clown has boycotted bungle products for environmental reasons. Pharmacist? Pharmacist? Someone in there? That's it. Charming. We can call you. Might get another psychiatry in the year as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna start building some rooms. Entrance that side, and that side. I want this whole wing to basically be treatment. And we'll need toilets as well. Okay, there's a few treatments over there. I've got pharmacies there, so they don't need a pharmacy in this wing. Alright. 22 patients. 23, 25, 20. I want the surgery. But this one. In there, behind the other one. Or not. Just worried about only leaving 3 by 3 space. Question: is there another surgery that's in better shape? What that is. So that one was that one. So the door's in the left corner bottom. The surgery. Either do it like this. Use that space. That space, please. Cool. So then we have 3 surgeries. 5 mega scan, 3 X-ray. We haven't got a cafe yet. A room dedicated to the feeding and entertaining of patients and staff for the fulfilling experience a vending machine can't offer. Clinic, chromotherapy, fracture ward. There's nothing so broken that paper mache won't help. The clan clinic. If we try and go for the jest, curing jest for the career achievement, might do some of that. But we have to probably need to do advertising to actually get that passed through. Get the throughput on the clan clinic. The other one all the way over there. The 4x4 copy. If we do use it, I wonder if we need to do some weird shapes like this. What's the other one we also needed? There's a cures, plant clinic, and pathology, I think, actually. Check. I have one over there. I've got the consent rooms. Yeah, this one's now making it a bit weird shape for the rest. I don't want to put a GP in here because the GP, you have to go back to the GP. The GP sends you for diagnosis, which if we don't have diagnosis rooms in there, they'll have to travel here to come to the GP, travel away for the diagnosis, come back to the GP to be sent to treatment rooms, which I'd rather just have in all the diagnosis areas, have the GPs over there and just send them to the appropriate treatment rooms. We will need a luge as well. I'm wondering, do we then make the rest a kind of space like this around? So the corridor is that way, straight through, and maybe like this. And we need to lose. How many DNA labs do we have? I think we've got 4. 4, correct. We've got 1 fracture ward. How big is our fracture ward? "54 patients. Queue length 1. Nausea inducing. Thank you. Classically unmotivated double diagnosis. 1 GP. Likes to argue. I 'Cause 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 ' doesn't have an internet presence. And I think these two are actually nurses, and then there's a doctor. Psychiatry. Class down likes to argue. What? Actually walking past the rear of this reception space.
Training course completed.
Okay, and this. Terribly dull, unmotivated. It's time for a cafe. While they're waiting for treatment. The various treatment room. Toilets and a cafe. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Waste. Tiger. Wait for it. Small one over there. And six. Self-conscious, please. This across the then when I cause congestion at the door, unless do a little bit of that. And the reason I actually want to put it in the center, but more in the center than on the sides, is if the people go in, they can go to either sides when they go in, whereas if you're in the corners there's just one direction you can go, and that can cause congestion issues. Okay, and then we want some attractiveness. Anatomy posters 594, 594, 32. Yeah, we try to make the rooms as attractive as possible so that when people are in the room, their mood is lifted up by being in an attractive environment, so their overall mood increases and their happiness increases. So it's both an effect of prestige and of an attractiveness. So I'm going for stuff that's hospital attractiveness and the room prestige. Show you in a moment what that looks like for the patients when you apply that to the patients. I need to put some benches here as well. Supposed to put a bench. Luxury drinks, luxuries. radiator. Small radiator. Cafe as well. I wanted to show you the effect of a pretty room on people's mood. So this one's quite attractive. So happiness 83, top positives, attractive environment, plus 6% happiness. And that can change depending on whether they are in an attractive environment. If they are in a room as well, so this one. So their mood. Attractive environment, energized, good room. So that's the room prestige. So the good room adds plus 10% and attractive environment 25%. So despite the mission setting having or giving all my staff this minus 10% happiness because Rotting Hill is terrible, is horrible. Overall it's not bad. But make it look really pretty, man, really pretty. So on that corner, actually, I just want to make sure that the people aren't too bored that they walk somewhere else to get entertained. And then I put a few rugs in there. And happy to be there. Happy to be there. Sophisticated bench.
If you are ever fortunate enough to visit the Jumbo head offices, I urge you to have a meal at its 17-star restaurant. Usually, only Jumbo executives are allowed to eat there, but they do make the odd exception for a humble radio broadcaster now and again.
Marketing campaign, pharmacy campaign complete. So my reputation for illnesses in the pharmacy should be near 100%. 100%. Yeah, so we've cured a lot of those. Maybe psychiatry? 2 of them's 88%. Just Emperor Complex isn't too great in terms of cure rate. Ward, not great. Surgery. Nope. Maybe injection room. We've had one campaign for injection room as well.